Hello, hello. Welcome to Morning Glory. Just getting the broadcast started. Normally I don't start talking until about 30 seconds to a minute in, which is actually a good idea. It's a little commercial playing. Alright, I think my volume's good now. Alright, good morning. Welcome to Morning Glory. I'm your host, Ben DeFever. Playing Mercenary Kings is a follow-up episode to start playing this on Monday. My format for the show is the intention is to do a beginning of the week and end of the week impression of each game that I play. I'm going to preferably try to play some new games, but inevitably I'm going to have to backtrack and play some older ones. There's some that they're going to be weeks that I just want to have a good old time and play maybe Enter the Gungeon or something. So fast and loose as always, but this specific format for the show is going to ride on impressions on video games, what happens in a week of playing a game. So yeah, this is Mercenary Kings, put out by Tribute Games, came out in 2014, art direction by Paul Robertson. Hey, what's up, Logan? Welcome to the party. Gotta get coffee, be back in a sec. That's the name of the show. Coffee and gaming. That's what we do. Try to start your day off with a little fresh gaming. This game was new to me as of this summer. I remember stumbling across it while looking at some of Paul Robertson's other artwork. Absolutely incredible artist. The stuff he has done for video games, which so far is just this and Scott Pilgrim vs. the Game, two absolutely awesome games. I suggest them to anybody. I'll give you more reasons why I suggest this game later on in the stream here. But for now, let's get started with a quick little mission. I just unlocked a new area. I hate gathering missions. I'll do the sabotage mission. But yeah, I just unlocked a whole new section of the game, so this is going to be exciting for me and you, hopefully. Reading real quick. Okay, planting C4 in a fuel reserve. Alright, I'm going to need C4 for this mission. Should I pick some up, or should I risk getting it on the mission? Let's see, what do I have? Got health. Just in case. Can never have enough C4. Yeah, so this game is pretty freaking awesome. I honestly am amazed to see how the arc of a game can kind of like a personal arc, I should say. A personal impression of a game can change so drastically. Hey Logan, welcome back. I was just saying that I'm really amazed by how much a game can change, like perspective of the game can change over the course of a week. Bear with me if I'm a little rusty. I've been playing 3 different games that all use a combination of like guns and swords, and their button mechanic is different for each one. So whenever I start playing a game that, like Mercenary Kings, after playing Enter the Gungeon, it always takes me a second to get used to the controls. So I guess in that sense, like the game's most basic controls aren't fully intuitive, but I think if I wasn't playing another game at this time, this wouldn't be so confusing. Alright, I'm on a mission and I gotta figure out what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Alright, let's see what I can do. I'm not taking that bullet.
Bang!
Oops, that was dumb. Sometimes you take risks. Sometimes you make bad mistakes. So Logan, you missed it. I'm on a sabotage mission right now. I'm supposed to C4 something, some item, some military item. Oh, I hate these guys. I don't know if you're like actively watching right now, if you're at work, Logan, but I upgraded my weapon throughout the week. I finally tested some of that, and it's actually pretty cool. At first I was like, oh, this is so pointless. Like I don't need to upgrade my weapon. This is stupid. And really, you don't. You could probably play all of this game, if not all of this game, without ever upgrading, and be just fine. And some of my gripes on day one, like the repetitive audio track and the stupid audio like grunt sounds that he makes, you kind of get over it pretty quick. Actually, it's amazing. I was actually just thinking on my car ride back home this morning that I need polymer. I do think about my video games when I'm not playing them. Ooh, what did I just pick up? Boxes. Like that.
Gunshot!
Oh, this is a relatively simple mission. Cool. Alright, this is a good way to warm up.
Bang! Bang! Mission complete!
I don't even know what he says there. So yeah, my impressions of this game have changed significantly throughout the week. Actually, this morning, I was realizing, yesterday I forgot to take notes on how my, like, half hour to an hour playthrough went yesterday. But it's really funny because you see in my notes, like, gradually certain things got way better, and then other things pretty much just remained the same, in my day one opinion. So, this is a game that I think grows on you. Once again, it is going to be a great handheld game. That I stand by that. I think when it comes out, it's supposed to come out this fall, I think. Maybe that was just like a misinformation, or I read into an article. But yeah, I believe that is the case. I think it's coming out either this fall or possibly before Christmas this year. Sorry, I'm reading a little bit. Another thing that changed significantly throughout the week was I didn't even notice it on day one, but day two I realized I don't care about any of the people in this game. They didn't create characters that you feel connected to in any way. It's not like a very relatable situation at all. But I mean, a game like this shouldn't necessarily be relatable. But at the same time, like it's funny that, you know, I just had zero. I didn't give a shit about anybody. And then like yesterday, I got to a new section, which I plowed through pretty quickly. But as soon as that section started, there were these new characters being introduced that all of a sudden I was like, oh, hey, like, I like these people. Like, some, without giving spoilers, I'll just say that, like, at some points in the game, like say a hostage, like, characters can die without, like, you can't do anything about it. Like if you make a misstep, all the enemy has to do is fire their rifle once, and the hostage has to be in that direction for them to eat it. So it was a bit of a shame when that happens. But there's like an in the story mission where something like that happens, and actually, Logan, it's quite the opposite. I think I loved the game early on Monday, then that day, that same day, I started to like it less and less and less, but then the next day, I felt like I was playing this game and feeling a little bit more comfortable with it right off the bat, so that made it a little bit easier. Yeah, new music, Greg. I felt a little bit more comfortable with it on day 2, which might have improved my feelings on the game. But then, like, day 3, it got better and better, and then yesterday I was just, like, in love with it. I still, even yesterday, struggled with, like, wanting to play it every day. I was thinking, like, oh man, I'd much rather be playing Enter the Gungeon, or, like, working on a little side quest thing in Hyper Light Drifter. But then I realized, hey, like, you know, this game is actually quite awesome for pick up and go. So, like, I'm only playing it for a half hour at a time. It's not like... Even playing this game for an hour, I just wouldn't suggest playing it for more than, like, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours. Like, it seems like you can get burnt out really quickly in one sitting. That's where I stand on it now. I would love to play Bloodborne. In fact, I obviously I have a copy of it thanks to you guys, but I am thinking about, I guess I could give a week's worth of impressions, but it's going to be tricky because I hear they're, like, say I get to the first boss and I end up needing, like, some help getting past it. I might have a hard time getting help because it could be played for 10 hours at a time. If Bloodborne is 10 hours a game, gaming session thing, then I might have to take a break from it. I don't play any game for more than 2 to 3 hours at a time. That's a good system to live by, Logan. Don't change. If you guys see me missing materials, don't worry about it. Like, there's materials aplenty in this game. But there are some that are absolutely harder to get over others. Oh, cool. Okay, so my main mission is rescue the hostages. That's doable. This actually could possibly prove exactly what I had just been talking about, where a hostage dies. I've never had that happen in a mission that actually required you saving the hostages. Yeah, these guys are being assholes. They're like camped out waiting for me. Typical. Some bad guy bullshit. After hours Bloodborne help? Yeah. I'll definitely be needing it. There's no question. I'll have to take you up on that. I was just talking to Seth yesterday at his place about having him pop up for a co-op stream some morning. Because he lives right down the street from me, I can just pop by and or he can pop by here and we can jam out on like some Enter the Gungeon or something together. I'd love to have like a cooperative partner in crime on an episode or two. That's really guy. Jesus, didn't give you 2 seconds.
Bang.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Ah, it's actually probably for the better that I died because I think I missed a hostage or two on the way down. Oh yeah, dude, Labor Day's a Monday. That actually, it could be really, really iffy for me on streaming. I forgot all about that. I work at a shop in downtown Royal Oak, and that's where Arts Beats and Eats happens, and that is Arts Beats and Eats weekend, which, to be perfectly honest, is like the most hellish weekend of my life. More hellish than any Comic-Con that I could possibly go to for that store. I mean, it's just crazy. There's just people everywhere. I'm just fucking up every which way. Oh, I already saved her. Did I hit C4? Oh. So yeah, pending Arts Beats and Eats work schedule, I should be able to stream, but, I mean, I stream before work anyway, so if that's any indication of what my schedule will be like that week, I'll have plenty of time to stream. Okay, saved his ass, been in there, one spot ahead. Polymer. So the only reason I'm really excited about that is that I've been trying to craft this stupid gun, and there's some materials that you absolutely need that happen to be in, I don't want to say insanely rare, but it is slightly rarer than your average. Ooh, chromium. See, like that. That's a rare item. Bonus ration. Oh, what the hell? So, definitely a gripe with this game. I am totally okay with enemy respawns and stuff. I think it's part of what makes a game like this actually replayable. But, it's so... It's worse than, like, on a Nintendo. Like, when you go off screen for not even a split second, the game already has forgotten... It's forgotten. The game respawns characters in tight areas sometimes if you've been gone for a half a second, which can be quite frustrating when you're on timed missions. I'm really vibing this area, liking the vibe of this area, I should say. Because the enemies down here and like the setting is very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the OG Konami game. Oh, you know what? You're probably right, Greg. Says it's probably because I can farm materials, and that is absolutely possibility. Alright, I've got 12 minutes here. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do about this. Dope. Yeah, give me that C4. I don't know how she got in here. Drop off that shit, but she did. I do wish you could have a secondary weapon. I think that's kind of silly. Aside from dagger, like you can't really have a secondary gun. Or you can't opt to have your knife or dagger replaced with a secondary gun. And yeah, it is a little bothersome, mostly because like I like changing it up. I guess you don't really need to when you got the right gun. Everything's okay. Once I figure out how to get like a decent stock machine gun, this game was made hella simpler. Bullets got stronger,
Gun show.
So it's kind of tricky. Running low here. Okay, still has
Bang. Hot day.
now I have none.
Gun show.
For streaming, I lack the patience to really just like
Gun
take
show.
my time getting torn up here.
Gun show. Bang.
Found a little health spot. So yeah, the soundtrack continues to get good. I think the one real trick of this game is like I was a little too hung up on plowing through every single mission when doing the oh shit, that's my platform. I was too hung up on doing every single mission in the recruit section, which is the introductory segment of the game.
Gun show.
It did not pay off to be that thorough early on in the game. I think it's actually it makes it frustrating. It makes it as difficult as I made it on myself. It's just because the missions drag. Like gathering missions are really boring, at least for streaming. In general, to get a good feel of the game, I decided to opt out of most of those. Whatever I could opt out of, pretty much. So, I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't really come across any hostages in a while.
Firepower.
I need a good little help spot.
Hot day.
About to get aced, I don't want to have to respawn. Oh, I know where that is, okay. I don't want to do that. Seems slightly more important.
Hot day.
Probably couldn't stop that fire. Yeah, I got a pelt out of it. Knew it. That's what I'm talking about. Who would have thought that tiny little flame would have killed me? Yeah, like that's my issue. Like I think maybe like area maps should probably hold like the spawn of the bad guys a little bit better. So like I'm inside right now. If I was to leave inside, I think maybe then it would be appropriate to have like a spawn. See, like he's gone. There's a flame dude right there. There's a flame dude right here too. They're gone. If it retained more of that, it seems like most characters are set to respawn for a reason. Probably for farming materials, as Greg says. But yeah, the look and the feel of this game is so great. I actually realized that due to the farming of materials and like the way that uh, certain aspects of this game are laid out, it probably vibes a lot like a stripped down version of the new Metal Gear Solid game. I mean, you're not collecting soldiers or anything, but you are. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you are like harvesting materials to further like a goal. You go through a missions list, and then you pretty much go through the same areas over and over again, achieving different missions each time. Yeah, I feel like in that sense, it's probably much closer to Metal Gear Solid than it is to a Metal Slug or Mega Man or. Yeah, you know, I'd love to jam out on some Metal Gear Solid, and I'd like to play Phantom Pain or Ground Zeroes before I do Phantom Pain, but I don't know. I don't want to get like. I guess it's more for story than anything. It doesn't really like MGS5. Well, you know, it was just from somebody who hasn't played the game, it was a possibility, I guess. So I thought it was. Wow, I hate doing stuff like that. Oh, well, that worked. All this for just dumb materials is a bad idea. Whoa. Damn, I've already been streaming for almost a half hour. That seems ludicrous. Oh, did I just come up the back way? Oh no, I didn't. Dope. New hostage. Oh shit. I hate that. Alright, well it's gonna be trouble. More C4. One of my favorite things about the indie titles that I've been playing lately is that when you really achieve stuff, like I guess maybe one of the objectives of the game from the development aspect is to make you feel cool, because I think that's huge in a game. Is like when you dodge roll in Gungeon and then fire 3 rounds and like ace that bullet dude that you've been trying to kick, whose ass you've been trying to kick. Like, that's a cool feeling. You feel like a badass. You feel like you look like a badass. I like that. I think that's like a charm of video games that I don't think you really get anywhere else. Like, you can't achieve that in real life every time, but like in a video game, you can do it as many times as you want to. Feeling cool is so important. But that fluidity, I think, is really the key. I think that's what I'm talking about most here. It's like the fact that you could, you know, you are really just using a mechanic that's built into the game. It's meant to be a part of the game, but you, it makes you feel so natural in that, in doing so. Good timing. No! Should have backed up. Crap, I don't have enough time to do this. can't float through these. I wish the platforming isn't really pronounced in this game. I think due to the fact that some of the mechanics are a little bit iffy. Like the pressure-sensitive nature of the jump is a little too. They jump too slow, but a lot of that has to do with what kind of gun you're using. Damn, I might fail this mission horribly. Oh. It's not fair when you have to rly on time, like slow, time-sensitive stuff that they make the game time trial based. That seems silly, but whatever, he rolls the punches. You know what? I didn't go down here. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Oh, okay. This is definitely one of those things that I do find annoying. I mean, yeah, not being able to complete a mission, but when you run out of time in a 20-minute mission to achieve something, I don't know. Maybe they're asking for something that's a little too specific. But I'll run through a little bit of the other stuff here. Like, let's take a look at what we can do for a weapon. I could work on a recon rifle, carabiner, pea shooter. What do you guys think? Recon or carabiner? Maybe neither of them. I already have all the other ones. Let's go for this. This is heavy duty. Oh wait, no, let's take a look here. Oh, let's do it. It weighs less. So each gun you can buy individual parts, usually for that gun. See, this is why I should have looked before I left there. So I can't actually complete the gun, so that's kind of pointless to me. You don't have to have all the same parts for the gun. Oops, not the right one. You don't have to have all the same parts to a gun to complete a weapon, but I don't know, maybe there are bonuses for it. Gathering rendezvous. Let's do the rendezvous mission. These are usually pretty easy. 33 minutes in. So how was everyone's week? I didn't see either Greg or Logan, two people in the chat at Arcade Club last night.
Let's get clawed.
Are either of you guys planning on going to Offworld on Saturday? Which, by the way, for anybody who decides to listen to this after the fact, Offworld Arcade is a monthly. It's an event, but I feel like it's kind of like a showcase. It's like a monthly showcase of arcades that you can play. You know, you have to pay a cover charge, but you can play for the whole month. Good old time. But it's one night a month, and the location often changes. Has been changing lately. This month it's at the Checker Bar in Detroit.
Gun show.
Yeah, Greg, you're in for a treat here. We're snipers can shoot through stuff. How cool is that? forgot about those dudes. What am I trying to do here? Talk to the engineer. Engineer is dead ahead. Gotta get through Boomerang, dude. They did a good job with the character design. Oh, I'm just eating it. Like for some of the enemies, I read a review on this, possibly when I was in the decision-making process. It might have been just to like kind of get a gauge on how other people review things. But either way, I was reading a review that said that the enemies are quite bland and that they don't change. There aren't enough of them. I don't know that I wholly agree with that. I've so far come across a ton of different enemies. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm early on in the game either. But yeah, come on, don't tell me this doesn't look like or remind you of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like the original Nintendo game. The brick, it's the layout of, like, you know, side-scrolling, side-scrolling, slightly, like, not made to be a real platformer, made to be like a hack-and-slash side-scroller. So I'm getting that Friday vibe from everyone. It's like, nobody... I'm sure all you guys are ready to get the hell out of work. I am too, although getting out of work isn't going to do me much because I gotta work tomorrow. Oh, I don't have any help. Shoot. Oh, are you really, Logan? You're going to play the original? TMNT, that was a very difficult game. I never got over that as a child. I'm surprised that that game didn't ruin the Turtles for more people. Especially people that were, you know, at my age that were obsessed with them. Japanese game Konami built it off of. What game is that? So is this like a Doki Doki or whatever that story is for Super Mario Brothers 2? Alright, where is this fucker? I walked right past it. I'm gonna look that up while I'm at work later. I'm pretty sure that material is not gonna be worth it. Oh, so annoying. How much is it gonna cost me to get a new one? Yeah, I want another first aid. Wasting all my BP on first aid. Time will come prepared. So another fun little, like, nicety of this game is that you, I mean, you get a ton of money for missions. You can, if you die in a mission, you actually are penalized. You lose some of your ending cash prize for completing the mission. Which I like. I think that's a good way to penalize a player for, to make sure you try a little bit harder to stay alive next time. But you can replay those missions anytime you want to. take extra rations. Cool, it feels good to complete a mission. I like being successful. I don't know about you. Ooh, I got some rusty bolts. I can actually craft some more of that gun that I was working on a second ago. Yeah, and this is one of the things that I mentioned earlier. There are a lot of gathering missions, so there's a lot of farming and mining for like items, but the gathering missions are actually really, really annoying. I think they're set up so that, oh, you get a lay of the land, but you spend so much time being so frantic in this game, worrying about, well, I do, worrying about the timer running out, because it's not that long. 20 minutes seems like a long time until you're at like 18-minute point and you realize like you still need 5 of one item. Like, that seems crazy to me. So those missions are especially annoying because they take so long. Usually you run out of time, or you possibly die, but I think like they're paced enough, that's slow paced enough that you can just like inch your way through the level and you're not going to die. But the problem is that you run out of time so easily, and then you have to redo the mission. And yeah, like, you learned where everything was, but it was a 30-minute mission. Like, a game like this functions off of the quick to play. You don't want people to be successful every damn time, but I feel like if I died and lost that way, it would feel more legitimate than running out of time and losing on a gathering mission specifically. I think those shouldn't be timed. Yeah, it totally does look like old school Metal Gear, Rick. That's, I mean, to an extent, but I think in the same way that Metal Slug and this look very similar. You know, we don't have a lot of those cartoonish and gritty military games that are 2D specifically. Yeah. Let's take a look here. Rescue or infiltration. I tried Crystal Prison, that was difficult. Capture mission and gathering mission. I'm surprised they put the capturing mission so early on. Alright, so he's telling me to move out. I'm gonna craft some weapons first. What did I pick up a little bit ago? I was working on one of my new guns. Bulldozer? Yeah. It'd be faster to go this way. Oh, this is gonna look sick if I'm able to finish it here. Okay, no magazine for the bulldozer. No sight for the bulldozer. No stock for the bulldozer. That was a simple gun. Okay, well, let's strip it of the stuff that doesn't have that. Magnum bullets are compatible. I think I'll go with that. Yeah, the only benefit is power.
Firepower.
Oh, I don't like that. It's super slow moving. Well, let's save this set and then we'll go back to another functional rifle. You have 15 slots for your equipment. This gun is pretty nice. Sturm, I don't know if that's an actual gun, but it feels kind of like an AK. Smooth shots. Oh, hey, welcome to the party, Rick. I didn't realize that that was you, said the... Wait, yeah, I did. Oh, man. One of those mornings. So anyway, hello. Welcome to the Welcome to the show. Oh, I need some, like, grenades or some shit, don't I? No, I've got rations. In fact, I'm actually gonna stack one of those. There we go. Okay. Shock bomb, hand grenade. Shock bomb is always good. No, we can't take 3. Let's do that. Yeah, so, like, these guys, like, I think the more you interact with them, the more you really, like, appreciate what they're there for. This game does have, like, it does have a very slow start, but I think the point is that you're supposed to do the exploring that I kind of just, like, I wasn't wholly invested in the game at that point, so I didn't really care to learn more about all the people that I was working with, I guess. Trying to hustle a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that other rifle as around a freaking round. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see you there. Damn it. You know, I keep skipping out on all these items. Yeah, 6 phosphorus, I should have picked that up. Why would I be facing the other way? I'm not a police officer. Oh, I fucking left the sight off of this baby. I should have put the sight on. So my bullet spray is all wild. Damn. See, I shouldn't have, if I'd known I was gonna need C4, I wouldn't have frickin' bought all that shot stuff. Ah, I thought for sure the flame would be gone. Alright. Move your asses. Oh, this is so annoying. Put me in the freaking building that is incredibly difficult to navigate. Thank you, game, for making this stupid 8-9 minute mission into a bit of a hassle. I guess that's the point though, it's supposed to be a challenge, eh? Video games are not fun when they're not challenging. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, now I need that freaking C4. Ah. I spent $300 on this freaking thing. me to throw them all away. Oh, this wasn't even where it was. God damn. Yeah, so this is what my gripe was with my day one issues, is that they put you in these positions that are like really annoying. Oh great, now I pick up a ration I didn't really want. What the hell?
Bang!
It's gonna respawn anyway. Oh!
Gunshot! Gunshot!
Cool game, cool.
Bang!
Get me up there.
Gunshot!
I reload too much. That's a problem that I picked up in like from like 90s arcades, like mostly shooters. I guess prime example is probably Time Crisis. Like always reloading in Time Crisis. You're never not reloading. If you stop reloading, you're doing your job right. Oh, jeez. Idiot's timing. Yeah, there we go. Fuck it all. Start me back at the top. Literally at the top. I'm gonna see if I can just jump off this stupid roof. 'Cause I think that's probably what they want me to do. No, it's not what they want me to do at all. Maybe I'm not on a roof. No. See, so I just got penalized for fucking up. And I really feel like death is not the ultimate fuck up in a video game. I think to develop a game and to expect people to not die is not developing a good game. Not a challenging one, at least. I died. I got respawned back to the beginning with 3 minutes to achieve the same goal that I had 9 minutes to achieve at the start a while ago. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Other than I'm a little peeved. So yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys are probably getting a bad impression of me playing this game, or like the game itself, I mean. Just that, you know, there are annoyances, but that's why I think this game is going to be a fantastic handheld game. I think that this is one of those games that you should be able to pick up for 15-30 minutes at a time. Without really, I don't know, like, without losing steam. 15-30 minutes is not that long. Oh, Rick, I might have been missing something. If I could get that C4 up here, I could probably save myself a shit ton of time. Yeah, Rick, this is slated for a beta release. It's been in the works for a long time. I think. I sound like I need coffee. I'm actually drinking some. I just don't want to make too many slurp sounds on the mic. Well, fortunately, even if I fail this mission horribly, I've got enough time to redo it, and I'll kick it in the butt.
Firepower. Firepower. Hot day.
I don't even know if I get to keep these materials. I don't know why I'm collecting them with a minute left. Oh, it's a fool's errand. Is there another C4? There is not. Alright. Unless I can just, like, restart the mission, I don't think I can. I can end the mission, but I can't just restart it. Well, fuck it. Let's try this out. 2, 1.
Oh man!
Okay, so yeah, sorry I failed that mission again. Well, not again. It's the first time I did that one, but same frickin' building that I failed my other mission in today. It's ridiculous. Having some problems navigating the building. Maybe I should take some time to learn the area. I think I actually got a good lay of the land this time. Okay, so let's do that one more time. And it's a 10-minute mission, and I should technically be done now, but let's try it real quick. I'm supposed to be wrapping this up. Oh, you know what? Let's switch out that gun. That was a little problem I had. Denali, strong, control. Put that sight on there. What was that? Infiltration? Yeah, okay. Alright, I got this. So, I started a blog for this, weekly stream. Since I do a Monday and Friday, first and last week impressions of a game, I thought it might be fun to have like a documentation of my progress. And yeah, this is the first official game that I've had the opportunity to do this with, and I think it's worked out really well. But the blog is supposed to document my day-to-day. I'm not always going to get the opportunity to play a game throughout the week, but when I do, I absolutely will. Materials. The URL is currently morning-glory-gaming.tumblr.com. I would like to get a custom URL made. It's super grisly right now. It needs a lot of work. I haven't had a whole lot of time to invest in working on the blog this week.
Firepower. Gunshot.
See, that fucker was camped out waiting for me. Oh wait, I picked up frickin' C4. Why am I wasting my time down here? Nobody called me out on that. Yeah, so anyway, the blog, I'm still working on figuring that whole layout, but No, Rick, actually, I think, okay, so Rick says, is it crazy that I watch people play video games more now than I actually get to play them? Honestly, Rick, I feel like that's the whole reason Twitch is around, is like, there were people that I knew growing up that would rather watch the games than play them, or didn't have time to, or money to invest in the games themselves. And for a lot of people, it's like watching a TV show, you know, like, except that there's room for error. And I feel like that lends itself to a whole new world of television. And I mean, YouTube is already kind of like full of stupid nonsense about people that have to show off everything they do. Like, I just found out that there's like a brand of bags that it's like designer handbags that are made for like to be diaper bags. And these moms take video of themselves packing their bags and showing off how they pack their bags. I don't understand this. The world we live in now is so fucking weird. People are so narcissistic about everything. But that's not to say that video games, like watching and interacting with people that want to showcase how they play video games, is necessarily a form of narcissism. I honestly would prefer to play games without actually having you guys listen to me, but, you know, I think that would end up being quite boring. I much prefer chatter and things like that, but, oh, thanks for sending me PNG of the logo. Yeah, I got that Illustrator file. Erin hasn't had any time to work on it. She's like super excited to do something for it, but feels bad that she just hasn't made the time. Okay, he's in one of these rooms, which is good to know. Wherever the fuck he is. Those are rusty bolts. Those are always useful. No! Well, there's a lot of them. Oh, hey. I'll look down for 1 second. Oh, that's awesome, Logan. Thank you so much. Oh, Jesus.
Bang!
Is it this one? Yeah! Oh no! See? He's dead! So this is what I was talking about earlier, way earlier, before I had at 1.4 people on the stream.
Mission complete!
There come some missions where the guy you went out to find will just end up being dead or something, and it's actually quite devastating. That makes me quite sad. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's funny. I never even thought to bring up level layout and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty cool. So day one, one of my biggest issues with this game. So I'll just do all this to wrap up here. One of my biggest issues with this game was the fact that I couldn't find a map. I had no idea what my mission was unless I achieved even part of it. So that it would trigger the little notification. I had no idea that I was just missing the fact that, you know, I'm still new to the PS4, that the touchpad was a button and that I was supposed to press it and get all that information. But so I didn't talk about maps on the first day, and it didn't even occur to me today to talk about it. But yeah, like, the levels are quite big, and it really helps the game out because they put you on all these stupid missions that take place in various parts, but they will have you jumping around from area to area. In fact, you know, maybe I won't have time tonight. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll do a quick little boss stream, because unfortunately I don't have time to do it today. But there are some pretty cool bosses in this game. They play out kind of like Mega Man X, but they're a lot simpler. So they're like more giant machines that you're fighting, as opposed to like another soldier or something. I was quite frustrated with the last boss I fought because I'm pretty sure there was no way to avoid getting hit in this one situation, which that seems like a bit of an oversight. Anyway, so yeah, levels are good. Overall impressions of this game, absolutely awesome. If I was rating it out of 10, 7, 8, 8, yeah, we'll give it an 8 out of 10. But like, if we were doing scale out of 5, I'd probably do like 3, 3.5, if you're counting halves. Yeah, I definitely suggest it. It's $20, so if for people like me and Rick, I think the Vita version would be way better for pick up and go play. But for those of you that like sitting down at a console to play all your games, this is a good game. It's worth the $20, but keep in mind that you'll want to pace the game and try to zip through that beginning of the game as fast as possible. They don't really give you I don't remember like a distinctive tutorial. Like they kind of run you through basic missions early on, but there wasn't a solid tutorial of the game in the game. But yeah, so that's my overall thoughts on the game. Absolutely awesome. This is Mercenary Kings by Tribute Games. Look it up. It's on Steam and PS4. I do not believe it's on Xbox. But art by Paul Robertson. Look him up as well. Absolutely incredible artist who does all pixel-based art, but looks exactly like you're seeing on the screen here. Even his like two-dimensional stuff, but he does a lot of animated GIFs, which is really cool. This game feels really good to dive into every day. Every time I pick it up, I keep putting it off to play other fun games that are quick and easy to get into, but this one actually is just like that. I think I picked it up at kind of a weird time. I just picked up Enter the Gungeon. I'd just beaten Hyper Light Drifter. It was a weird time for me to pick this game up, but if you got no other indies on your roster at the moment, pick it up and check it out. It's awesome. So thank you for watching, guys. I'm Ben, of course, and we'll see about what I want to do next week. I'm open to suggestions from Detroit Arcade Club members. This has been a Detroit Arcade Club show. Check out the day-to-day streams that we post. Usually nightly. I'm the only morning show at the moment, and I love doing it. Hopefully I'll be able to keep doing this for a long time. Yeah, so that's all for now. Stay tuned for the blog. I'll probably talk about it more at the start of next week. I'm going to retroactively dump some of week 1 and week 2's stuff on there, and then I'll even post pictures of some of my notes from throughout the week, this week, when I was actually taking notes. So yeah, this has been Morning Glory. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye!